What's Pop at Ames High? I'm Emily Wengert.
And I'm Jonathan Watt.
This month we will be interviewing an important developing club at Ames High.
And we'll be asking you your thoughts about love.
All this and more on this month's edition of AHS Shout!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We will now go over to an important rising club at Ames High.
Hi, I'm Elena Andrews, and I'm a senior co-leader of Teens Against Human Trafficking.
I'm Tiana Smith. I'm a junior co-leader.
I'm Eileen Murray. I'm a senior co-leader.
I'm Alexandria Kaufman, and I am also a junior co-leader.
So Teens Against Human Trafficking is a student-based club that works to raise awareness about what human trafficking is and how students can get involved in stopping this problem.
So we started about 2.5 years ago as a companion to Ankeny's Club, which was started by a girl named Lexi who's graduated now. Mr. Burke came to talk to Sophia Lentz about starting it, and then it just took off from there. Okay, human trafficking is the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt of persons by means of threat or use of force or other forms of coercion, of abduction, fraud, deception, or the abuse of power, or of a position of vulnerability, or of the giving or receiving of payments or benefits to achieve the consent of a person having control over another person for the purpose of exploitation. So that's a really long legal definition, and basically what it is forcing someone to do something that they don't want to do, such as forced labor or forced sexual exploitation, and just taking advantage of a vulnerable person in that way. We meet every Monday during plus period in the audiovisual room under Burke's plus period.
So I have kind of a unique story about how I got involved with the whole fight against human trafficking. My family went on a trip to Vietnam to visit my uncle who was stationed there, and on Christmas Day while we were there we went to a children's shelter, and the children there were involved in this whole trade of humans for labor with China. And I learned about human trafficking abroad first, and I was just thinking, you know, this is really awful, somebody should do something about this. And I learned what people are doing over there. And then I came back, and that was in winter of my 8th grade year. And then I came back in freshman year. Sophia Lentz and Mr. Burke started Teens Against Human Trafficking, and it was really a great opportunity, and I've been here ever since. And last year I became a leader, and it's been a lot of fun.
I think one of the goals for Teens Against Human Trafficking is just to be able to educate and make aware within the school first off, but especially in this community, the problem of human trafficking, and that it's something that exists, acknowledging that it exists and we partake in it as individuals, as students, as people that live here in Iowa. It goes on internationally, it goes in this nation, and also in this community, and just being able to come to terms with the fact that we're possibly determining the livelihood of men, women, and children.
And the cool thing about Teens Against Human Trafficking is it really empowers high school students to take charge and do something about this situation, because a lot of times we feel like, oh, this is such a huge problem and we're just students, there's nothing we can do about it. But the cool thing about Teens Against Human Trafficking is it's a space where we can learn there is a lot that we can do to combat this issue. So that's cool.
So we have some community and school events coming up in March, so keep an eye out for posters and announcements.
And we now go to Oliver Chen for this month's Man on the Street.
Hi, I'm Sai. This is Oliver Chen. Today we're going to be asking people what their favorite love song is.
Love Story by Taylor Swift. What about Harry? What's your favorite love song?
Probably Love Story by Taylor Swift.
It's a classic.
Sweet Caroline by the Ames High trombone section.
There you go.
The Girl from Ipanema.
I really got into The Greatest Showman after I went and saw it, so I've been listening to the soundtrack of that musical, so I like those songs.
The love song is Despacito, classic song.
Probably Gucci Gang.
Asian Jake Paul by iDubbbz.
Probably I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. That's a good one.
Mine will be by Elvis Presley, and it's a lot of them. I believe it could be Burning Love by Elvis Presley.
That's all for this month, Ames High. I'm Jonathan Watt.
And I'm Emily Winger, and we wish you a lovely Valentine's Day.